Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center and welcome to the world of magic and welcome to the miracles that show up almost every second of every day as a confirmation of the magic that exists, seen and unseen, that changes our lives in a most beautiful way. There's such an amazing feeling inside each one of us because of the energies that have been delivered, that each one is delivering, and what you see outside is reflecting what you are feeling inside. And every word you speak, every smile you smile, is like a river flowing out into everywhere, filled with every nutrient that the planet needs, that each person needs. The river looks like the Milky Way galaxy coming out of every pore inside you, through your eyes, through your hands, through your movement, through your smile. And the river is bubbling over its banks. It's creating a sound, a vibration that's full of harmony, full of calmness, full of safety. It's actually a wellspring of well-being, delivering itself to everyone, but first coming from within inside you. This river is the vibration of harmony and balance, and the movement that it makes is gentle and at the same time powerful, just as each transmission from each of us is gentle and powerful, coming from our origin and appearing through this form that sits in front of you. There are not many words that we can speak anymore, only to express the infinite that is now showing up in our world. And what a great feeling to have a reference of where we were and where we are and where we're going, even though where we're going, we don't fully have the destination, but we know it's more than what we're experiencing now. And I can only speak of the amazement of this journey, if you want to call it a journey, of what we know now, what we can say now, what we see now, how it blossoms every day and becomes bigger, more expansive, and more of a gift for everyone. You'll begin to create fields where you can connect with one individual or many, a field that's just for you and someone else to visit. And you'll go there and visit with them, and they'll visit with you, because you're everywhere and they're everywhere. And that's the power we have. We'll just create another field. And as we do that, we'll feel ourselves in this incredible expandedness of being everywhere at all times. Our ability to feel the energies on the planet are growing, where you might feel something in the day that's slightly jagged, something that's, you can tell it's a little, I guess that's the best word I can say, it's rubbing against itself. And you can smooth it out and produce calmness where the jagged edges produce friction and maybe anxiety. But to just be able to feel that and shift it, it's something new. To be aware of things that are happening in your day. And when you stand further away from its effect on you, where there's no reaction, there's only space to see the energy and then change it for everyone on the planet with one move of your hand, with one word from your mouth. Our essence is who we are. It is our vibration. You are looking at my origin, and I'm looking at yours. And that essence delivers the river of life. And that essence calms the waters, as Jesus did when they were on the boat and the waves came and it was jagged and there was anxiety, and he walked on the water and he put his hand up and the wind calmed, and his disciples could not believe someone could do that. But he was just showing you what you can do, because that is your essence. That's where you're from. So now we just continue to take in these energies that are coming to take us further and further into ourselves. And we continually celebrate all those moments for what's happening to each one of us is in many ways too big to fully express. But in these moments of stillness, we do the best we can to tell you of this place, to let you see that it exists, and to feel you share without words that you are there too. And then we step out far beyond this physical plane and see everything and come back and open our eyes or open our mouth or move our hands, and a river of life flows out. That's our essence. And the water's calm, and the wind stops, and the problems disappear. With just a look, as we stand in our full power and essence, and our presence changes everything in a flash. I am logic. I am magic. I am logic. I have spent millions of years finding the answers to all the questions of life. I have studied with great diligence and kept a complete record of all patterns of life and their outcomes, both positive and negative. I have worked closely with all the intellectual disciplines, which include science, math, economics, psychology, and health. All these studies have led me to the patterns that give the illusion of producing longevity, financial stability, health, and happiness. My nature has introduced itself into every walk of life and has allowed me to become the leader in convincing people to trust and follow me in making all manners of decisions. Although I sometimes try to connect to the feeling of life, my essence has a more clinical, sterile, and academic feeling. I have made myself so indispensable in the physical plane and have subtly and deftly made myself a part of every human decision. My theorems and equations are legendary. A plus B equals C, and my calculations around what you should eat, how much you should eat, and what time you should eat have been digested by all humankind. I am logic. My presence is all pervasive and exists in all life's pursuit of liberty and happiness. I am the software that runs the operating system of the old world, constantly upgrading as new information is developed through every available method within the human experience. I have become so powerful because of the special relationship that I have been given with fear. You see, wherever fear is, there I am also. I am logic. People look for reassurance from me when fear arrives. That is the basis for the practice of medicine and the industry of healthcare. Even as I write these words, I see how intertwined I am in the fabric of life. Every object you look at, I am there to explain its origin. Every thought that you have, I am there to give it reason. In every feeling you have, I am there to give it validation or doubt. Your brain and I work beautifully together, but it is your mind that I desire to pursue. For when your mind is looking at me, it becomes full of the thoughts of me. And then it becomes more and more dependent on me until finally you forget who you are and the power and knowing that resides within you. You do not need me, but I am here for you until you realize it. There is a better way, a freer way, a way without rules and methods, a way that is random and perfect. I happily await the day when you bid me a fond farewell. I am logic. I am magic. I am the software that runs the operating system of the new world that we call the flow. The texture of my essence is not sterile, but instead soft and pliable and fluid. I fall on life like the gentle rain in early summer. I live in a world of randomness, and what I produce defies explanation and logic. I heal, I provide, and I surprise you by showing you the mysteries of the unknown and the mysteries of who you are. I am magic. I've been with you since the beginning of recorded time, and I have worked in the background as the one known as logic took his place in your hearts and minds. I have watched with great compassion and patience as you have first unconsciously and then consciously given him permission to program his software into your being. But like all other attempts to remove you from your sovereignty, this too was destined to fail. For nothing ultimately has the power to do that. And it is and has always been simply a matter of time for that to be realized. So now it is my time to come to the fore and end the reign of the one called logic. I am magic. I am everywhere and in everything, for just like you, I am one with the Creator. I have always been with you, supporting your world, but now it is time for you to come into my world. Each day, as you hear the words, I must do this to bring about that, know that you are hearing the words of logic. In that moment, call on me, and I will show you the freedom that exists in my world and the truth of who you are. I am magic. When you no longer entertain the words of logic, then you will be truly free. Take my hand and dance with me throughout all the worlds and feel my presence and see my effect on everything. I am building my industry one miracle at a time, and I am preparing those that will run it one being at a time. This is that time for the rollout of my industry of magic and miracles is at hand. I would not tell you if it were not so. So come with me, and you will be in a world of pure imagination where I will happily take you on a tour of my world so that you will remember that it was already yours. I am magic. And these words, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do, simply do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. There's no life that I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. There's no life to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. And finally, these words, clouds are blowing, don't know where we're going, but we're levitating up in this room. All these colors, just like rainbows in summer, got us smiling like our dreams just came true. It took a little something to get here. I got a little more. If you're ready, we can have it all. So let's tiptoe to a magical place, blast off and kiss the moon tonight. We'll watch the world go crazy from outer space, blast off into the sky. As we're flying, stars are multiplying. We're up so high, we'd be fools to look down. Shapes turn paisley. This is so amazing. Destination, pure sensation, starting right now. It took a little something to get here. I've got a little more. If you're ready, we can have it all. So let's tiptoe to a magical place, blast off and kiss the moon tonight. We'll watch the world go crazy from outer space, blast off into the sky. Dance all night on Saturn's rings. If you've got some friends that you want to bring, then come on, because it's time to take this party up and beyond. Let's tiptoe to a magical place, blast off and kiss the moon tonight. We'll watch the world go crazy from outer space, blast off into the sky. So now we celebrate and we raise a glass and say cheers. And we celebrate the end of the reign of logic. and the beginning of the reign of magic, where the only thing that exists for each one of us is a perfect life, perfect health, and of course, magic. Thank you.